Hi everyone, let's get started. Yeah, I got a text from my brother this morning, but I didn't wake up in time to read it. So I also got that new cord in today, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Hopefully, Fallout 76 actually starts working like normal. I got a much shorter cord, but it's also the cord that people recommend using. So, there we go. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Planton, it's 2:17 p.m. on Thursday, August 14th, 2025. Now for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Plantoon welcome to Lolly. It makes me so happy to have a new friend on this island. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Aw. Okay. Cool. They got a new video out about Jurassic Park Survival, and I want to watch it later. I've been wondering about that game. I'm excited about it. Like flowers, Sarah? So I totes ordered way too many flower thingies because, more is better. And I guess sometimes it is, but not right now. But because I can't walk in my house with all the gardening stuff. Johnny and Seeds peanut. Oh my gosh, I forgot. But yeah, I've been wanting like a horror themed Jurassic Park game. Yeah, to fill that void Dino Crisis has left. Sorry, a fly landed on my mouth. I'm gonna wear a Viking helmet. But yeah, like I said, I wanted a horror themed Jurassic Park game. You know, I haven't seen the new movie yet, the new Jurassic Park movie. I was going to. I probably mentioned that before. I was going to go to the theaters, but I didn't want to go by myself. Uh, but I did see a clip about this giant T Rex. And it wakes up from its nap and it goes after these people on a raft. And I was sitting there thinking, would the T Rex really just wake up and instantly go after the raft? I know that's a weird question to ask, but I always wondered. Like, they show off these dinosaurs like they're very super aggressive on this island, and the thing is that the T Rex was an animal. I mean, it hunted, but that doesn't always mean that it always went after a meal. Like, would people even appeal to a T-Rex, or would it just get what it could? There we go. But those are the kinds of questions that keep me up at night. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna say the park is done for now. But, yeah, I had a weird dream yesterday or this morning. I can't really remember. But, yeah, it was about my mom. I had a dream about her. And she lived in a different neighborhood. And I went to visit her. And that was about it. She was healthy. That was like the only thing different. It's funny, I've had a dream like it before, but the last time I went to visit her, she lived in a very weird place. But this one was like a regular neighborhood. Hello, this is Mitzi. What can I do for you, Mew? You're really inviting me to visit Plantoon's campsite? This is so exciting. I'll be there in just as soon as I can, Mew. Did you hear me trip over that? Okay. Okay. So, there's 4 houses I gotta move. And, yeah, Peanut's one of them. I'll go ahead and move Peanut today. Okay, I want to try to get this house directly across from that one there. I think that should do it. Hey Sarah, thanks for saying hi. Let's talk. The sky today looks clear and dry. I bet that means the sun and moon are happy. Okay. And I'm gonna give... Nah, might want to cut through there. I'll, right here. Yeah, I actually have 2 more Animal Crossing videos I have to upload before I am actually fully caught up. But I've been making 5 regular videos available every day, and since I'm uploading things pretty quick, I'm so glad you invited me here. I jumped on the first flight I could get to this island, Mew. Since I'm able to upload things so quickly, I'll just start uploading 5 shorts every day instead of a bunch of them. I always realize after I get away like this that it's good to take some time alone to just think, Mew. Oh, I didn't mean that to sound like I don't like being social. I'm really grateful to have friends to talk to. It'd be great to take home a wooden block chest. Anyway, just an idea I had. I can do that for you. Wow, you do that for me? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I happen to have a DIY recipe for making those if you need it. I'll be around until this morning. Until the morning. I really appreciate your offer. No. Wooden block chest. Yeah, the funny thing is that I know that I want a new Dino Crisis game, and it really feels like uh, Capcom just keeps putting that off. Like they want to do everything except a new Dino Crisis, which I honestly don't understand. They take a poll or something to determine what people want, and then they just don't do it. Like I get costs and stuff, but I think a lot of people would honestly really enjoy a new Dino Crisis game. But for some reason, they just keep putting it off. Like they took a poll and people said they wanted a new Dino Crisis. Or, well, more of a remake. And I do think that Dino Crisis could use a remake. I think they should just, do it. But the funny thing is, I bet if they do it and Dino Crisis does really well, uh, they'll they'll make it seem like they've always planned on doing it at some point. Oh, that's so weird. Like, why couldn't I have put that away before? Oh, hey. I'll talk to him later. Not on my way, Bob. Uh-oh. Raymond told me I sound weird when I say me meow. I don't really sound weird, do I? Don't answer that. Perhaps I should just go ahead and find something new to say. Nah, you're fine. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Well, you do have excellent taste. So if you say it's fine, then it must be fine. I shall keep it me meow. Weird. Yeah. You go, girl. Raymond's weird, and he's out of here. I'm pretty sure this is what they wanted. Alright. How could it be? Did he make me the wooden block chest? I'm excited to add another piece to my collection of locally crafted Plantoon souvenirs. Thank you. I'm so glad to have a wooden block chest from here. As a thanks, please take an Ao Dai. I've decided to build a collection of Plantoon souvenirs. I've fallen in love with the place and its style, Mew. At this point, I guess I'd drop everything to come here anytime I was invited. That's a hint. There's a lot to love about camping, but being out under the stars is right up at the top for me, Mew. The more I learn about this island, the more appealing it seems to me. The place just sort of grows on you. Move here and see. I hope it didn't sound like I was fishing for an invitation like that, though I do appreciate the offer. Another stay here might win me over, and if someone was nice enough to invite me back, hint hint, Mew. What'd I do for cats? Alright. Let me go ahead and talk to him. Oh, hey, remember me? Flick? Who? The guy who loves bugs and all their skittery, chittery, and sometimes glittery glory? I'm still looking for my soul bug, the one to be my artistic inspiration and lift me to ever more art. So if you find a bug, will you sell it to me? I can pay a little extra, no price is too high for my chitinous kindred. And that's any bug. Devotion with conditions isn't devotion at all. Oh, and if you're interested in my art at all, just let me know. My commissions are open. Do I got a bug to sell? Really? That's great. What have you got for me? Wait, you don't have the energy, the aura, the majesty of someone with bugs in their pockets. Sorry, but I can only buy bugs that you know exist. But come back when you've caught some. Just so you know, I have to leave tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So please get back to me by then, okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, nope. Yeah, I was gonna spray these. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna try that corn. I'm hoping it worked, because at that point, I think I might just have to deal with the lag. So, I don't know why it would be such a problem, you know? That's my thing. But, Alright, there's that. So, okay, I'm gonna put some things. Okay, I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna build a couple of bug nets and then put everything in my inventory. Not everything, but a lot of things in my inventory. I don't know if I've ever told anybody this, but when I first lost my father, I used to sit there in the house and suddenly, hold on. Ah. Yeah, I like this better. Well, let's try the pirate boots for a while. Uh, I used to be like sitting in the house, and suddenly I would feel like I was suffocating. So I would get out and I would leave for like Walmart or Myers or something. And then I would drive all the way down there, which was like 30 miles away or so. And I would just go into the store, walk around for a while, and then leave. And one day, while I went down there, I saw this guy on his knees with cops surrounding him. And I went into the store anyways because they didn't have any of their guns drawn or anything like that. So I thought that was a little weird. Then I went to Myers, which was close by, and I parked. And as I was walking into the store, I realized that I had parked really far away from the store. And I realized that I was kind of in the shadows there, so if anybody attacked me, then the cameras wouldn't have picked it up, or at least I don't think they would have. And I realized, that's not usually how I am. I'm usually a lot more cautious in this. So after that, I actually kind of got over my anxiety. Staying inside, feeling suffocated. That was the last time I ever felt that. So when I got home, I just decided I need to try to deal with that without going out. I know that's a weird thing to bring up. That's stream of consciousness for you. I think that's what it means. I swear that thing's the hardest to catch. Makes sense. I'll be honest with you though. Thankfully, nothing ever happened. I never got attacked or anything. And the guy who was surrounded by the police, I don't think he even got arrested. But it's just one of those things. I spaced out and I bought a second cacao tree. Cacao tree. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be using two of these things at once. Oh, I know. Do you want one of them? Aw. Now we've got matching stuff. See how great cats are. Dang it. Yeah, that new Goosebumps game that's coming out soon. I'm actually kind of hoping that they send pre-orders out a bit early. It's only happened for me a couple of times, but I've gotten some of my pre-orders out pretty early. I know I shouldn't say it, but sometimes it feels kind of nice getting something before everybody else. Next month, Silent Hill F. I'm really excited. I'm going through also New Game Plus for A Plague's Tale. And I'm not sure how long it took me to beat it the first time I went through it recently. But I am going through things a lot faster. I do think that by the time I finish my second playthrough of the game, I'll have all my stats completely maxed out. Well, they're skills, I should say. I should have all those finished. I do have all my upgrades finished. So that's pretty cool. There's a couple of moments in the game that you can just make it really easy on yourself. Like, for instance, there's this village that gets overrun by rats as you're moving through it. If you run towards a set of stairs, you can avoid a bunch of enemies. I also think this one kid you travel with, Lucas, I think he can be a little unfair. What I mean is, I was going through this one area, and even if you're caught, unlike the first game, it feels like if you're caught in the second, you got a chance to undo that mistake by hiding again. Like in the first one, I'm pretty sure there were things that you could do, but it always felt like once you're caught, you're caught. You have to either be able to defend yourself or get away. And in the second game, it feels like you can. Oh, when I say go get away, I don't mean like running and hiding. I mean, ducking down. I mean, going through a door or something, or reaching the exit. But it also feels like when you reach the exit, you can actually leave in the first game versus the second. But I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, in these games, uh, well, this is one section in the game where you have an archer and a bunch of soldiers on the ground. And if you go left and you go down up these broken stairs, you'll get caught. But if you keep running around the back area, the soldier that's located behind that area, he'll actually leave. And by the time you reach the other side of the area, you can escape. The only problem is that there's an archer who walks back and forth. And in my opinion, it's easier to deal with the archer. And, oh, come on. To just, deal with the archer. And the thing is that when you deal with one of these guys, Lucas, he gives me a hard time about it. And he says, "You didn't leave much back there." Alive back there. So I got one of them. There's still plenty left. I mean, give me a break, Lucas. It is fun moving through these areas, as quick as you can and not getting caught. Though, the one thing I don't like, but I also kind of do, I kind of wish they would do this more in horror games, is they have the New Game Plus, but you don't get everything that you unlocked at the very beginning. Like, you do all alchemy, and you can't use the crossbow because you don't have it. And I know that probably sounds like a pain, but I think if more horror games did this, then they could implement New Game Plus without it breaking the game at the very beginning. But that bracer does make a big difference. I don't think it's a bracer. Can't think of it. No! Did you see that? Yeesh. Alright. I am pretty sure. I thought my net was gonna break there. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that my that I've donated everything else already. So I'm going to go to the museum and see if there's anything that I can donate out of that little hoard, and then I'll get some coffee and then sell to Flick. Oh, what? Really? I'm honestly surprised. Uh, oh, I still got. Yeah, okay, I did. Okay, I thought so. Okay, well. Let's get some coffee. Was hoping I'd see you today. I was hoping to see you too. Yeah, I remember when I used to work at Walmart. I know it's a place I first started drinking coffee at. This I you when you empty out a semi, what you do is you put things on a pallet. This is back when I worked, so they might have changed things up, but I doubt it. But yeah, you would empty out a semi by just grabbing stuff and putting it away on these pallets, and then later you would take these pallets out onto the floor and you would put them on the shelf. Not, I think it was every night we did this. And I remember one time I had this huge pallet, and big pallets like that, they can be easy and sometimes difficult to pull out. But once you get them going, they're a little hard to stop. So I was walking down this big aisle. Everything was clear, by the way, and I saw this guy holding his daughter's hand, and he looked at me, and then suddenly he put his little girl right in front of my cart. And I did not have time to stop it correctly. So I had to let go of the handle and turn and put my back against the handle. And this thing came to an instant stop. And things started raining down on me. And this guy just looked at me, and then he pulled on his daughter's hand and brought her back into the aisle. And this one guy, he walked around wanting to know what happened. And he was a reasonable guy. I said, that guy just put his little girl right in front of my pallet here. He says, probably looking for a lawsuit. To the lucky fool who finds this, last night I couldn't sleep a wink as I just laid there, staring at the moon. Bam, this recipe hit me. As they say, sharing is caring. So here you go. Go ahead and give it a try. Your recipe guru, Pietro. Sorry. Oh. You know, I think if somebody's gonna do that, fine, I do it. But at least have the guts to put yourself in front of a pallet. Don't put your little girl out there. That bugged me. So there's some things I've been trying to get a hold of, but I'm too short on bells. I mean, so I'm trying to sell some of my stuff. Things that aren't too fingerprinty or broken. Want to buy something maybe? I got 4 things for you to check out. What do you got? Whoa, okay, let me see. How's about a doctor's coat for 1,500? No. If that's not your thing, you'd like a conductor's cap. What else do you got? Maybe you'd be more into some like a marimba. That's because I don't know what it is. Hooray, thanks a bunch. You're the best, Sarah. Now that you've helped me out, I can finally get my mitts on all them snacks I've been dreaming of. I don't blame you. This I don't, baby. Ooh. But that was actually the only time that ever happened. But thankfully, but that just ticked me off so much because that was a big pallet, and that was a little girl, a little kiddo. It didn't matter girl or boy. No little kid would be able to handle getting hit by one of those. I just I told my dad that, and he said, well, he probably wanted you to slow down. I said, if he wanted me to slow down, he should have just put himself out there. Or, said something. He didn't do that. So, my dad, he sometimes came off as unreasonable, but I think once he gave some things a thought, he, saw reason. Like, I'm adopted, and one time I called mom, and I asked her. This was back when I was in high school, and asked her if she would like to see a movie with me, and she said yeah, she would. So after I got off the phone, I made a joke, and I said I got a date with mom, and dad, he instantly got upset because they're divorced. And he said, well, how would you like it if I said that I had a date with your old lady? Some guy said they had a date with your old lady. And I said, Dad, I'm not some guy. I'm your son. I'm mom's son, too. And he just sat there for a second. He's like, you're right. But, sometimes this was, earlier in my life, not like all the way up until he passed away, but sometimes I found that, I stopped being his son and I started being some guy. And that was never a fun experience. But it usually just had something to do with mom, but I remember dad, I mean, he used to, oh, I know it. He used to, see this lady across the street. And, dad, he wanted to get back into renting properties, so what he did was he went out and he bought a house that I sold just a couple of years ago after he passed. And I wanted to try living there on my own. So I moved out, and Dad told me a little while later that the lady across the street knew about the house and knew where it was and stuff like that. And I was surprised by this. I was like, well, how did she know where this house was? And he told me that one day he followed us, that she followed us to the house. And when she saw the car outside, she thought about confronting Dad. And she actually drove by the house several times. And I said, well, it's probably a good thing that she didn't, because I wouldn't have had anything nice to say to her. But that's crazy to me that somebody would do that. I bet this is sea bass. It doesn't look like it would be, but yeah. See, they have like these inconsistent shadows. If a giraffe stag were to manifest before me, how would I react? Laughter? Weeping? Oh, hi. Have you caught any bugs yet? I'm happy to buy any kind of bug you catch. And if you want to commission some of my art, just let me know. $4.50. Alright, well, we're getting kind of down to the... Oh, see? I completely forgot. Calisthenics. It's like, well, do I just stop moving now, or... But tomorrow we'll fill up that that last area with houses. Let me check real quick. Oh, not else. It's here. Yeah, only 3 houses though. That's all. You know, I heard my grandmother, who I never met, always wanted uh, these plastic pink flamingos for her house. I always felt bad that she didn't get those. But like I said, I never met her. She passed away before I was even born. I actually thought for a second that we'd all be in sync there. I don't understand how doing toe touches pushes out your chest. Like, maybe those weren't really toe touches, more like just bending down and stretching out your back. Like this seems more like you know, not that it matters. Excuse me. Oh, looks like we are going to go ahead and wrap up the video, everybody. Let's get started. I want to check out that cord anyway, so pretty excited about that. Hopefully it works. I'll let everybody know tomorrow or whenever this video goes up. Wait. No. Hold on. Okay, yeah, here's the cord. It came with this game that I pre-ordered. It's called Lost Records, Bloom A Rage. Was not expecting to see this today. Okay. And I got this cord here. It's supposed to be a foot long, but it does not look to be a foot long. But the smaller the better, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, this is not a foot long. It's more like less than, like maybe more than 6 inches. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Please think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification. Also, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment if you liked what you saw. And tell your friends and enemies that I get distracted sometimes. No, wait, tell them about the videos. Yeah. Alright, bye for now.